here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The slot man in motion right. On the ground, it's Thompson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Every year I go to the combine, I marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Second down, Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Long for Cousins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They go play action here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Being chased out left. And his first look is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Looking deep for Gabriel. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Ryan now off the bootleg. Looking deep for Julio. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, D'Angelo Hall. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. As Washington comes back out, I mentioned you had their game last week at Seattle. It was sleeting out there. How'd you hold up in the booth? Did you have coat? Did you have jacket? What did you have going on?
The toughest conditions I've ever worked in. Even though I'm in a booth and protected on 3 sides.
Was it cold?
It was a little bit chilly, a little nippy, but I will tell you this. I was tough. I was a gamer. I just wore the suit coat the entire game.
Space heater?
And no gloves.
Space heater?
All right, you got me there.
I figured. Yeah.
I was trying to carry it through, and you nailed me on that one.
Great game, though, that the Skins were able to win by 3.
I hate the fact that you have that inside knowledge.
Cousins. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Cousins on first down. And the connection made to Terrell Pryor. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Third and short yardage. Cousins. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. They send the tight end Davis in motion. On fourth down, they do snap it to Cousins. And this is brought in by Pryor. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on fourth.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Now Cousins. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. And the back goes into motion. First down. Here's Cousins. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A nice gain at 21 yards. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. From the red zone now, Cousins. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Deion Jones. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. That's going to set him back 5 yards. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Cousins now on second down. Pushing his way through, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. To throw is Cousins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leroy Reynolds in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. To throw, Cousins going up top. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Jay Gruden's guys unable to convert on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Freeman again. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And the pressure gets to him again. Ryan Kerrigan leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Cousins to his tight end Davis. Good for a Washington first. Cousins now to throw on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Vic Beasley in there to record another sack, their 6th of the afternoon. Throwing, Cousins. Crowder's got it over the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
On third down, Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Cousins to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Jay Gruden's guys unable to convert on 4th down. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they grabbed the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Third quarter starts with a run by Freeman. A big hit. Knocked out sideways, right at the line of scrimmage.
But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Finding Gabriel complete. And he'll be marked down deep in Washington territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. From From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ryan Kerrigan able to disrupt yet another pass play, his third sack of the afternoon. Off the bootleg, Ryan. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Halfback sent in motion. A 2nd down throw for Cousins. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And Paul has it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Cousins on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the back goes into motion. Second down, Cousins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Here's Cousins. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Halfback sent in motion. On fourth down, they do snap it to Cousins. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
First down throw for Cousins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. And that'll bring up second down. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. On second down, Cousins again. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
The Redskins on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And the back goes into motion. To the air again, it's Cousins. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right...
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Ryan Kerrigan. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. They go play action with Ryan. And he's going to go down again. Ryan Kerrigan in there yet again. My goodness, make it 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone. Here's Matt Bosher now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or two. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Halfback sent in motion. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one caught by Crowder. And he takes it down deep into Atlanta territory. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. And even 40 yards. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. From the red zone now, Cousins. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Josh Doxson from 13 yards out. And the Redskins have made this a one-score game. So they get the score still down. The bottom line is they kept themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish things off.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you'd think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. A big play there. Ryan to Jones. And even 40 yards. They go play action here on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Now it's Ryan. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ryan Kerrigan in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. Does the big boy have the juice? And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Andre Roberts now to return it. Bust through the tackle. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Tie game late, and the offense really has to be conscious of the clock here as it's becoming a factor late in this ball game. run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air? Let's see. 2nd and 9. Now Ryan. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Matt Ioannidis in there to get him for a loss of 5. Here's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 78 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. And here come the Redskins now. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. A good pick up there of 20 yards. They'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And the back goes into motion. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at his 4. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On the catch, it's Crowder. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Cousins now to throw on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vic Beasley in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Halfback sent in motion. Cousins now from the 50. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Keanu Neal, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Wants to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, D'Angelo Hall. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds inside the 10 at the 9. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.